The Hairy Ape is an expressionist play by American playwright Eugene O'Neill. The play tells the tale of a laborer called Yank, whose unthinking and brutish nature leads him to be called a dirty ape by Mildred, daughter of a capitalist. After being disrespected, Yank starts to develop a grudge towards the woman, and throughout the play he seeks to redeem himself. But this is no easy task. In scene 5, we can see Yank struggling to grab any attention he can get from the rich, but they pay him none. The moment that his existence is acknowledged is when he manages to stop a man from getting on the bus. The man, upset that his time was wasted, calls the police, and Yank is sent to prison. While in prison, he hears about the socialites, who are also against the capitalists, so he decides to join them and put an end to this tyranny. But after causing a ruckus at the meeting, he's kicked out. Yank soon realizes that the socialites too don't care about his pain and issues. To quote Yank himself, "Cut out an hour off in the job a day and make me happy. Give me $1 more a day and make me happy. 3 square a day and cauliflower in the front yard. Equal rights, a woman and kids. A lousy vote and I'm all fixed for Jesus, huh? Oh hell, what does that get ya? This thing's in your insides, but it ain't your belly." During the play we see Yank confined in small spaces, which can be interpreted as a lack of freedom he and other people stuck in the lower class face. In contrast, in scene 2 we can see Mildred and her aunt, shown in the vast ocean, which implies the abundance of freedom the higher class encounter. At the start of the play, Yank is in a comfortable position, but when he faces what we would refer to as the other, his mental deterioration begins. At first he finds himself in the center of the world, one with the ship traveling 25 knots an hour, one with steel. But he soon realizes that the steel is nothing but a cage created by the capitalists for him. He questions whether he belongs or not, but no answer is given. He repeatedly sits like Rodin's The Thinker, trying to make sense of this world he lives in. But everything seems like utter nonsense. He escaped his cage, but he's got nowhere to go. In an interview, O'Neill expressed that few people realize that Yank is no outsider. Yank is the humankind. This battle is the battle between man and ape, that without our humanoid cage, our clothes and technology, we're nothing but apes inside. It touches on the rise of the scientific mindset that humans are in fact apes, and we are but animals in the face of the universe, not its center. So rises this lack of identity. We face the same identity crisis that Yank felt throughout the play, and it is this issue that makes us sympathize with him. Yank is the face of humanity, tackling problems he cannot comprehend. In the last scene he tries to connect with the gorilla, but even this won't help him find his place in the world. Yank is those who fail to find a meaning in our industrial and ever-changing world, and try to escape it and return to the wild, but find themselves unwanted in the wild as much as in civilization. Yank shows us that without purpose and hope, we are nothing but a bunch of hairy apes, that we humans truly don't belong. We are a defect who has to create the sense of belonging. Hopefully, unlike Yank, we can find a place we belong, somewhere aside from the embrace of death.